Well, happy Frugal Friday, YouTube friends and family, and welcome to the last edition of No Spin January from the Wellness Homesteader. Pardon me. You'll notice I'm sounding better. So, I never thought I'd get on YouTube and tell this, but I have a problem as well with irritable bowel. So, I've been actually sick in bed for 2 days, um, in the bed and in the bathroom. So, hello, Mr. Nosy. Frankie's coming up on the table to see me. So please excuse the no makeup look, but it's about 4:20 in the morning here. I've laid around so much, I just had to get up. So I thought I would just give you some final thoughts after the end of No Spin January. I realize it's the 29th, but we're getting very close to at least a 30-day no spin. So my pigs look the same. And I had my 2 days, and oh, y'all have to see my pants that I bought. Super cute, but I did learn a lot. I learned a lot about myself, and I discovered that there were a lot of ways I was spending money that wasn't healthy for my long-term financial goals, and that, I needed to curb that. And the first week was fun. The second week was stressful. The third week, I was really dying to get back into some of my old habits, but I finally kind of settled out and I feel like I'm in a much better place. And I hope you've learned that lesson as well for you. So, have some questions for you. I hope you'll leave me comments below. So, how are you feeling right now? Do you feel like you accomplished your goal, or at least part of your goal? It sometimes takes many tries to get where you want to be, and I certainly stepped out of line a couple times myself, but I have a suggestion for that as well. Another thing I think is really important is, how did you avoid spending? So, we have friends and neighbors and family will say, oh, let's go out to eat, let's go to a movie, let's go do this or that activity that's really not in your budget. Not that you can never do those things again, but I think having a strategy for how you will address it. Sometimes it's, I'll meet you after, or only do part of the activity, or, invite them over after they do the activity for a little dessert or something. That's kind of going to be my strategy. I'm not big on eating out or going to the movies, so it isn't a temptation for me, but my girlfriends and I do like to go out to lunch occasionally, and that can really be pricey. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink. My first coffee for 3 days, and it tastes pretty doggone good. So for Kim to not have coffee is a rarity. Another thing I wanted you to focus on is what's really been motivating you. I mean, yeah, we kind of played a game with it, and it was really fun seeing you all say, I didn't spend the time, and I'm so proud. And a couple times people said, oh, don't worry about slipping, I slipped too, and that was delightful. But total up tomorrow if you're going to end at 30 days, or Sunday if you're going to go through the full 31. See how much money you saved. Now I'm going to tell you a little something. I got my Social Security check and looked at my bank balance, and I was so happy because it's actually much better than it was before I started on the No Spin Challenge. However, our real estate tax reassessment came this year. So they do it every 6 years, and my real estate taxes went up 38%. So I had contested it because I'm sure the value of my house and property did not go up that much. And they would not agree with me. They said, yes, your home is actually worth way more than what it's worth. So that is going to mean to pay insurance as well as to pay taxes, to put that money aside each month. I'm going to have to continue to curb those spending urges and really find pleasure and joy in things that don't involve clothes shopping. And I will tell you another little funny thing, and I hope you all will laugh with me. So I was kind of looking towards the end of No Spin January because I'm like, I so want to go to a LuLaRoe open house. And the gal that has the boutique literally lives like less than a mile from me. And this week they announced, it's a mother and two daughters, that they're closing their boutique. And today is actually the last day. They're going to have kind of a blowout sale because the gal that lives around the corner is going to have her fourth baby. So, it's a time thing. But I thought, this couldn't be more timely. That'll help me a lot. So I do think totaling up what you've saved, looking forward to where you want to continue to be. And then I guess the final thing I would encourage you to do, and it's something I did not do, and that is give yourself a happiness allocation. So, what do I mean by that? So, if you like to purchase clothing like I do, if you like to go to a high end restaurant and have a really delicious meal, if you like to go thrift store shopping, set aside money in your budget because now you're very mindful after monitoring it for a month of where you can do better, where you need to continue to work on, where you're saving money, and you could use it towards your happiness allocation. I think if you continued the no spend for too long, you would begin to feel deprived. And I know me, I'd probably find a new LuLaRoe vendor. So, I did learn a lot, and I hope you all did too. I hope that you will leave me a comment below. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. I do have good news. My mother's caregiver tested negative yesterday for COVID, so she will be able to return to work on Monday. It still has to be a few more days. So I had to get up and get after it this morning, get a bath, do stuff, so that I could be ready to help my mom today. So that's why the no makeup look. So be healthy, be well, be blessed, and I'll see you all next week. Take care.